Okay, I don't even know where I want to start, but I'm excited to be here. So let's see what the message is going to be today. Like, oh, I want to really dig into relationships, really. So let's see what's going on in that department. Let's see. Let's look at just some growth in relationships. Is there yeah, let's look at growth in our relationships. What we got going on out there. What's happening in our love lives? What emotions are we going through when it comes to love? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going on. All right. Let's see what's going on for us in love. And actually, okay. Well, the Four of Pentacles was in reverse, but this is a deck I'm not going to do reversals with, so I'm thinking you're holding on to something that maybe you really want to let go of, and you're just having a little bit of fear of releasing it. So there could be some relationships out there who are looking to, some folks out there who are looking to get out of relationships. There are some folks who are holding on to relationships that maybe are a little bit broken, and maybe wanting to mend them, and in some cases not wanting to mend them as well. These have become a favorite deck of mine. So let's see what we got going on in the love department. Center energy, please. That is way too much going on. And I can't do that. Uh-oh, I see that. So these two coming out. I need to see if I can get these two as well. But we're not keeping those. We're just going to peek. Let's see if I can get you a little more table view. Let's see. All right, so commitment coming out with slow down. Okay, so there is some relationships that maybe want to be released, maybe not. Oh, true love and compromise. Okay, so skepticism. So yeah, there's some hesitation, it feels like, to either get into a relationship, offer a commitment. Yeah. Yeah. And then for those of you who may be thinking about leaving the relationship, maybe just taking some time to make sure. I'm not trying to tell you to second guess what you feel. I'm just saying just make sure that's what you want. That you're really looking at it from an objective space in your heart. Tell me the center energy, please, for the collective love energy. Please. Oh, I'm going to take them. We got risk and balance. I like to think that I'm a good shuffler when it comes to these cards, and I'm kind of meticulous. Those who've ever seen me kind of do my card shuffle know that I'm pretty meticulous, and these cards came out earlier. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to tell you exactly what they mean. Okay. It feels like there's a relationship out there that some of you are willing to take a risk on. And it's maybe either a relationship with yourself, it could be a career or what have you, but it's definitely a risk. It's basically you stepping out of your comfort zone, out of your box, and you're going towards something that may have in the past caused you grief or caused you heartache or something. It could be somebody, or yeah, because this is love. So this is somebody in the past, or this is somebody that you feel like couldn't be, it doesn't have to be a past person, that you feel like may come in and offer, throw you off kilter. So you really want to, this young lady here, I'm sorry, she totally threw me off. Let me just stop for a second and listen to what I'm saying here versus what was going on out there. This feels like an energy of a person who you feel like you're going to take a gamble on. And because you're going to take a gamble on them, you are being mindful that they can throw you off kilter, that you have been thrown into a tailspin or got caught up in a whirlwind of love type of energy with this person. So you're really being more aware of your energy towards this person. It says, take the risk or lose the chance. That's the question. And it's like, okay, this person in the past may have not been quite suited for you, or your energies might not have lined up then, but now they're coming back. That's what I feel like. Or either they're coming in. This person that you didn't see, or you didn't really, but you feel like could be a gamble if you went into a relationship with them. It's a risk, but you're more aware now, and you're more focused on how you want to keep, how do you need to keep yourself in balance for that. Okay. Yeah, he does have the tendency to throw you off kilter for sure. He or she, this masculine energy, it feels like a masculine energy. Yeah. But you feel like, hey, this person could have changed. This person could have changed, and they might not be the same person. So I may not have, it might not be such a risk. And like it says, take the risk or lose the chance. So if you had a relationship with this person before and it felt good to you, you might want to see if they've changed. Give them an opportunity again, because this time you're more mature, you're more wise, you're more conscious, you're more grown. So they're not going to be able to affect you the same way, because you don't feel the same way. You're not the same person. See, ooh, unrequited. Okay, so that is why you feel like it's a risk. And maybe this is somebody that you put your love into, your effort into, your energy into, and they didn't quite match it back. So here's a little bit of hesitancy in moving forward with this love. And it doesn't have to be a person from the past. Again, I keep saying that because not all of us have somebody who's coming back from the past, or not all of you have somebody that's coming back from the past. This can be a new energy, a new person, and you still can have feelings of getting unrequited love because of past relationships. Okay, so opening up is in the past. It's sitting in the past position. What is behind you? I think this is, yeah, okay. It says, I closed the door before, but now I'm ready to let you in. And I think that's exactly what's in the past. Is this energy of, I used to be closed off. I didn't want to talk about my emotions. I kind of let you run the gambit on everything. You did what you wanted to do, and I kind of just followed suit. Very much being a people pleaser, yeah, I wasn't really speaking up or something like that. It's like you weren't really being true to your desires in the relationship. But now you want to be more vocal about what you want. I feel like this is coming from both sides, that these both energies, both of this masculine and this feminine energy, both feel like it's time for them to be very raw and honest with each other. And it feels like this relationship, for those of you who have someone coming from the past, it feels like this relationship that you two shared previously was the most open that you two have been in a relationship, situationship, whatever you want to call it, in a partnership. Yeah. It's the most honest you've been about your feelings and love with someone. And so there's that, there's a desire to get back there again, or to feel that again. So both of you are really opening up. Both parties are both opening up, ready to speak their mind, speak their truth, allow others to really come in. There was some hesitancy to allow others to come in because they didn't know how to receive love. They didn't know how to receive it, and they didn't know how to give it. Not in a healthy way. Okay. Now there's reciprocity. There's actually, yeah, there's a clear understanding. Yeah, on your mind is a new perspective. That's the crowning thought. Okay. I feel like I'm seeing us with new eyes, and it's also clear now. Okay, so we're going to talk about the masculine side and the feminine side, because this is, again, I feel like coming from both parties. So the new perspective is, hey, coming from the feminine side, her perspective is, or the feminine energy coming from this side is saying, hey, I know that you tickle my fancy, and I have the tendency to just get all giggly and googly-eyed and grinny, and everything just takes over, and lose myself in you. I had that. That was something that I did in the past, and I did not recognize that you weren't able to love me the same way, or give me the same energy that I was investing into you. It may not have been love, but it was still the same amount of energy. You weren't able, that person wasn't able to do that. and so the feminine energy feels like because you weren't able to open up to me, because you couldn't, I guess, love me for who I am. You couldn't see me for the being that I am. I know now that I cannot allow myself to get caught up with you the same way I did before, because you did not reciprocate the energy or the love. And I see that now. This is the perspective that the feminine has. I see that now. I see that now. And so now I'm able to, I see myself more clearly too. So now I'm able to navigate you a lot easier, a lot better. Now, a new perspective coming from the masculine side. Masculine side really having goodness, I can't even get this out. Masculine side really having an awakening as far as saying, hey, I've been doing and living my life, working hard. I feel like checking the blocks. I am an image of success. I am an image of a fatherhood and happiness. I'm an image of marriage. For some of them out there, because I'm living the dream, you know. I'm living the dream. However, I'm not really happy in it. I'm not now what's happening is the masculine, it feels like, is not receiving energy. He's not receiving energy for those, some of them are in relationships. He's not receiving the same energy, or nor is he maybe giving the same energy in that relationship. And he's seeing things from a new perspective as well. He's saying this relationship really doesn't fuel me. It doesn't fill me. It doesn't allow me to open up. It doesn't allow me to be my true self like I really want to. When was the last time I felt like that? And then it goes to that feminine. When I was kicking it with that so-and-so. And then there's the epiphany of, dang, I really didn't spend as much time, or I really didn't value, or I didn't take advantage of all the opportunity and the energy and the like, whatever that I was privy to before. I'm seeing restricted and jealousy. I don't know if jealousy would be the right word. It's more as it's like, ooh, okay. The masculine said, yes, it is. Okay. For the ones out there who have a relationship that's coming back from the past, that masculine is like irritated, I suppose, with himself. Because he missed an opportunity with you, and now because of the good feelings and the good vibes that he once got from you, and he's not receiving anymore, there's a tinge of jealousy, like, oh, who is doing that now? Who's loving you now? Okay. Well, excuse me, Mr. Masculine. All right, let's see what's coming up next. So that's the two perspectives. Masculine realizing that he's not getting the love in his relationship for those of them that are in a relationship. And so he's thinking back to the past of where he felt most open at. Feminine saying, hey, I realized that you weren't able to reciprocate or love me the way that I desired. And so now I see that I have to be more mindful of how much I allow you into my life. Coming up, please. Oh, that felt like a giant mouthful. Okay, coming up next is nothing solid, and that's good, actually, because it's pumping the brakes a little bit, because I really feel like neither one of you are in the position to really want, or not, I shouldn't say want, you both are in the position to want. You guys do want, but you're not in the position right now, you fully don't feel like you're in the position to offer yourself to anybody. The masculine nor the feminine. You're like, no, not right now. I'm willing to, I do have love to offer, and there's plenty I can offer some love, but I just don't think it's the best thing for me right now. I'm gonna stall out and I'm gonna chill. So that's what that feels like. Nothing solid. Yeah, I'm still wading through emotions. still healing through some emotions as well. Yeah. So there's still healing going on from both parties for this masculine and this feminine. Okay. What are some emotional concerns or fears around this relationship? Oh man, I kind of figured that card was that there was gonna be some stumbling on this one. Okay, emotional concerns regarding the situation. We have escapism, waiting, and intimate date. Okay. Okay. This feels very feminine. This is that, ooh, he swept me off my feet, girl. Okay. Okay. I have to calm down with this energy. It is intense. It is very passionate and driven. Oh my, see what I mean? See what I mean? It's very passionate. It's very driven. It desires. Yeah, it's a strong energy. Okay, so we have waiting, escapism, and intimate date. This feels like, hey, he's going to come in, and while I'm just sitting there chilling, minding my own business, and he's going to take me on a date, and I'm going to get lost in my romanticism. I'm going to get lost in my, what is that? I'm going to be romantic at heart, and so I'm going to escape and think about all the things that were good. I feel like there's a lot of things in this relationship maybe that aren't known, and so there are quite a few unknowns. Don't just distract yourself with the knowns of all the good things, like maybe the good sex, the good fun, the good food. You want to be more intimate than that. Those are surface things for you, so you're not really interested in that anymore, or you're being advised to be mindful, not to fall back into that habit of, oh, I'm gonna just run away with this love story. Okay. It's also for those of you who know who your partner is that may be returning while you're waiting, don't just stop and start waiting and get into a bunch of bad habits and fall into some bad habits. Don't do that. Don't fall into bad habits waiting for the return of this person. And don't worry, you will be smart enough to realize when he's yanking your chain or what have you. So, remember to take your time in this relationship. Remember how I said risk? Remember how the risk card is here? This is because I do feel like this energy is very, very passionate. There was a lot of passion in between these two individuals, and that will muddy up your whole thinking process. It muddies up your body. It makes you just want what you want. And this time you're trying to be more cautious of that. You're waiting. You're slowing down. We saw the slow down card and the commitment card. We saw the true love card and something else, which I felt like was telling you to pull back a little bit or slow down. So, yeah, that's what's concerning you. Are you going to lose yourself again and fall back into bad habits, bad relationship habits, or allow bad behaviors in relationships to surface back up again? Are you going to still put up with the stuff that you said you weren't going to put up before? So therefore, if you said in your growth processes, you're healing and upgrading your consciousness and stepping into your role as your higher self, you're saying, I'm not going to tolerate anybody who treats me a certain type of way, or who may put their hands on me, or who may call me out my name, or whatever. If and when that situation happens, you are going to be called to the carpet to say, so what you gonna do about it? You said you wasn't gonna put up with it. So now you're stuck. Well, not stuck. Now you're sitting there saying, I said I wasn't gonna put up with it. So now either I have to talk to them about this, or I have to stop this because I've told you how I felt about something and you simply didn't care and you still crossed that boundary for me, and I have to do what's good for me. Sometimes we allow chances, but be honest with how many chances are you allowing, and how many times have you allowed it? With this person coming back from the past, there should be some pretty clear conversation between you two, because you know, you're going to speak your mind. I'm going to say, well, where you come from? What happened? Why the wind blow so hard that you calling me? And they're nervous about it. They nervous about it. Oh, it's kind of cute. It's like, it's nervous, like, but it's okay, because it's not like they're coming in with an offer. Remember, they're not coming in with an offer. They're just coming in to try to talk. Maybe just to say that, you know what, I need a good friend. This relationship may not even pop off to be a relationship anymore. You guys might never get back to the state that you were in, but they're still coming in. All right, what are the outside factors? What are the environmental factors that's going on around this relationship? Like, is there some distance? Is there family, kids? Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, that was pretty separation. There's separation going on and the control. Okay. So, I want to feel in control than to lose myself in love. And I had to walk away to find what I deserve. Both parties here again are saying that message. I feel like, actually, okay, I feel like the separation energy right here does come from the feminine, but I feel like the masculine side has the same separation as well. The feminine saying, I left this situation, this person, this relationship behind because it wasn't really feeding me. And the masculine saying, I want to separate from the relationship that I'm currently in to go towards my happiness and towards my desire. It may not necessarily be towards there is a longing and a remembrance of the feminine, but it's definitely, he's taking a step just like the feminine to do something that sits for him. Okay, masculine, this feels like masculine. I feel like he's having a hard time letting go of the control. He's having a hard time of releasing the situation. He's having a hard time releasing the situation of what? Of his life. So there's a period, okay. Dang, they be, okay. There is an energy of, there's a moment where you have to relinquish control of certain things. You may not know what you're going to do after dinner today. You may not know what you're going to do after a divorce today. You don't know necessarily all the time what's going to come next for you. And sometimes that really throws people off. That really gets them, you know, and so it's hard for them to relinquish that because they don't know what's next. When you're in that period of not knowing what's next, some people get very anxious, right? And so they don't want to let go. They don't want to let go. I feel like the masculine is having a hard time separating. It's having a hard time separating. All right. And what are you wishing for? What are you two wishing for with this relationship? Both of you guys, that's cute. Let's see if it's okay. Love offer. Okay. There is, you guys are both wishing for that. It says, is your heart open to receive my love offer? That's cute. I'm going to show you this other card because it's, okay. That feels like it's coming from the masculine because I feel like the masculine is going to come in and speak to the feminine energy. So the masculine wants you to accept it. The feminine actually wants you to offer it as well. Now, will she take it? That's up to her. We're not going to go there yet. But we do know that she does not want to have any regrets. So the feminine energy is very much slowed it down. She's slowing back. She's pulling back saying, hey, remember, I knew you was a hot time in the city. I knew you was a hot time in the city, but I don't want to have any regrets. I don't want to give you myself again, only for you to treat me like this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be I don't want that. Okay. And there's also the regret on the masculine side that says, hey, that says like the card, I regret the things I should have done but never did. Again, that's that wanting to open up, okay? So maybe this is something as simple. Yeah, it's simple stuff. It's simple stuff is what it feels like. It's simple relationship stuff. You spend time together. You explore things together. You check out each other's interests. Sometimes you spend time apart. But it's the little things. It's the simple things. Sit down and eating dinner together without the TV or the phone. Picking a show to watch together faithfully. Maybe doing some of the challenges on TikTok and things like that. It's it's the simple things that really are going to make the difference. They were kind of just overlooked. They were overlooked, and because they were overlooked, that's why the love felt unrequited. So it's definitely more focused on the simpler things in life. Okay. And let's get to the outcome. What's going on with this relationship? What's the outcome? Possible outcome. And if one of these divine cards come out, I'm going to be dead. I'm not going to really be dead, but it seems like there's a relationship that's really going to help change each of your lives. Like, it's going to be a love that impacts several people. It's going to be something that, I mean, so this is going to have, there's lots of people who are going to experience this type of loving experience. They're going to have it in their life. And it's the kind of love that other people see, and other people say, I want that. There's still good love out there. There's still people who, yeah, I can dig that. I told you. Love story. It says, a true love story never ends. Let's start a new chapter. That is coming up in the outcome position. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. It's a love story. I think that's about sums it up. Wow. I don't even think I need to ask for a time for this, because really the timing all depends upon you. It depends on the growth that each of you, masculine and the feminine, it depends on the growth that you guys come into. Because the more you love yourself and the more you open up to yourself and understand who you are, then it's easier for you to understand what kind of partner you want. And you can draw that energy to you. So it could be too, you know, just heads up. You could come back, you two could come back into union and see one another, but not have the same type of feelings that you had before. Because your frequencies may be different. Let's see if the angels have any guidance for you, and then we'll go ahead and close this out. The message: positive news, positive outcome. So card number 28, which is a 10. It is a new chapter, a new cycle. There will be some communication between you two. There will be some type of communication. Something's coming in for sure. Just be patient. Take your time. There's no good time. The waiting card is here. So there's no real time frame. Again, it's just about personal growth. So the sooner you two are able to grow personally and expand in your frequency and your energies, then that's the closer you'll draw each other to. You draw yourselves to each other. All right. I hope that resonates. Let me know. Drop some comments in there. Tell a friend. Like, share, subscribe. All the stuff that people say at the end of their YouTube videos. Thank you for just being here and supporting me. All right. I love you guys. Bye.